Hi guys. I thought I'd go live for a few. Yes, I know I'm live. My car is getting smaller and smaller. I've been spending a lot of time in my car. I'm tired of it. I got out there, made a few bucks. I'm just going to make a few bucks every day. I just watched a few videos and caught up. I took 3 days off and I'm like, what the hell happened? The industry is very different. The industry is changing. I just watched BZ. Well, I watched a quarter of one seashell, and I want to finish watching her when I jump into the. I'm going to go to the gym and just walk the treadmill for a little bit. I watched BZ. Excuse me. I was sitting in front of the computer, and then I just sat in the car. I'm getting tired. Once I get that, rhythm up, I'll be up and at it. You like having the ability to reject. Hello, Sabhan codes. Hiya. Hello, Bobby T. I just listened to BZ, and I happen to agree with him. I think the companies are going to push that away for as long as they can, because there's too much money to be made. Leaving the food delivery gig economy as independent contractors. And now I just started listening to One Seashell. I said, I feel like going live because I'm probably not going to go live for a few days. And I said, today's the day. Let me start again. Oh, how you feeling? Jen Waitress on Wheels. How you feeling? Are you feeling better? Are you having better luck? You aren't doing. You are. I'm happy to hear it. Are you out in the field again? Are you working? Are you out in the field again? I just wanted to give my take on it because I am someone in the industry right now. I am someone, yes, much better luck. Not working yet. Oh, you're not working yet? Oh, that stinks. I took off 3 days. Well, I did one delivery on Monday. I forced myself to go out there, and it was my fault. I didn't yield, and I almost hit someone, and thank God I was fast enough. I drove right on the curb onto the grass, and thank God I did. I don't give a shit about my old car. It was all me. I was like, I'm sorry. It was all me. I was white. I said, I'm doing it too much. I'm going to go home. And it was a beautiful day. Said, I feel the urge of working online and getting ahead. I have a lot going on, not just online. I got a lot going on. So I got off the road. It does suck that you can't work and you want to. It does suck. That's what I love about the online stuff. I build up a solid foundation, which I am, a real solid foundation. My back end of my websites are solid. They're rock solid. And that's what I worked for. Now I just build on them gradually. It took me a long time to get there. I can't wait to upload a lot more videos to my other channel. I'm really looking forward to that. Good evening, Aranka. What's going on? I'm hoping another week or so. Oh, I hope so too, for your sake. I hope you get to get out there. You want to. Slow day. It is slow. I turned down I turned down a handful. I didn't want to go far. And they got me to go a little far for one. And I said, Uber's not paying. And thank God there was no traffic. And you know what I did? I took a Grubhub. And it was only down the street. It's a 14 and change payout. And I got there, I was almost on the way there. I wasn't far from the restaurant. And it said, order ready for pickup. I didn't think much of it. I pulled up. I was watching a video. I think I was watching Paid to Drive. I'll talk about that in a moment. And I went in the restaurant and they were like, oh, that order just came in. It's going to be 25 minutes. I was like, oh, all right. I didn't get mad at them. I said, okay, thank you. They're like, where are you going? I said, well, I'm going to turn on Uber Eats. And they're like, oh, okay. I said, well, I'll be back. So I went outside. Within like 6 minutes, Uber Eats rang me. So I went and picked up Uber Eats food. And then I went, because it was only down the street, I got lucky. I went back to pick up Grubhub. And they actually tapped and said the food was ready. And I pulled up like 3 minutes after that. I wasn't wasting my time. I was like, no, I don't have 25 minutes. I'll go out and get another order. So I did. I'm really happy I did. So now the app crashed after I delivered the Grubhub order, which was on the way to the Uber Eats drop-off. And finally, the app opens and the guy goes, the app's telling me you're here. Are you here? And I was like, no, app crashed on my way. And he was fine with it. I was there within 10 minutes. I did wait 5 minutes for that food, so we got good quality food from a good place. But they took me a few towns away, and they weren't paying. I was like, I'm going to shut it off, get closer to home again. I said, I'm going to end my night at the gym. I could stay out and just hope. They wanted to get me on Hempstead Turnpike. I said no, I came back. I'm getting tired of doing it, guys. I am. This weekend won't kill me. I'll get really into it Saturday. Saturdays in this area, Saturday and Sunday daytime, like mid-morning to early afternoon, slamming. They need people out, so I'll be really into it this weekend. It's time for me to make the transition. I don't want to be a full-time driver. When we are constantly looking at our phones. I wasn't. You have to understand, I wasn't. I was just in a daze. Honest. And I was only going like 2 or 3. It was like on how to make a right. And it was like, how there's a little triangle and you make a right onto the road and you make a right and these cars are going straight. I mean, it wasn't that close, and we were both going very slow. The guy did over-exaggerate because I was already on the curb, on the grass. But I was like, I am going too. And he was like, oh, drove away all angry. I was like, well, we were only going 2. It happens. And it's not the end of the world. We didn't crash. But when things like that, driving a lot the past 2 years, I'm more nice than I ever was before with people. Because you don't know what's going on. You don't know, it could be anything. You don't know. Screw him. Yeah, well, he went in and out. He was in an old banged up black Corvette, whatever. Anyway. I did watch BZ. I happen to agree with him. I also agreed with a few things one seashell said, but I want to go in the gym and I really want to listen to the rest of her video. I haven't watched her, and I know she had that little procedure, and I have to watch. I think maybe I caught one. I really had to focus the past few days if I want to, get the kind of job that I'm looking for in the industry. I'm figuring it out. The merchandiser job, not in the past couple of weeks. I haven't. I've been really trying to get ahead online, and my back end is solid. I know that sounds funny, but when it comes to WordPress, that's a good thing. That's quality. I'm doing quality work, and I finally got over that hurdle. The website I thought I would have in 2019, it will be ready for next year. I'm starting with Halloween, and next year I'm going to have a website filled with thousands of pages, and it's going to be, it was worth it. Now I'm ready to go look to see what kind of jobs are out there and what to do. I'm going to be some kind of marketer. I'm not sure yet, guys. I got to go with the flow. Have a good night all. Hello, Jersey girl. Missed the start of the chat. Just my night job. I'll get some rest. Yeah, Jen on wheels. Yeah, back end salad. Well, that's good WordPress talk. That's a good thing. If I continue to do it, the food, well, I know I'll be delivering until the holidays are over, the way everything's panning out. And I'm fine with that. I've come to terms with it. I don't mind it. I'm not going to be doing it as much as I used to. Only reason I'm on live now, I went out tonight, and I don't plan on working the next few nights. I just don't. I plan on being out during the day and doing other things in the evening. And I got some stuff coming up. I really don't know how I feel about being a W-2 for the food delivery app gig jobs. I say you're going to have a W-2, you might as well work for a company and be on the books and be a driver. Like Panera Bread, they have their in-house drivers. You know, they're probably / workers behind the counter / delivery people. They have a W-2. They're getting paid by the hour. I happen to appreciate the freedom it gives me. I don't regret the opportunity it gave me. And it allowed me to take care of myself and get back on track. And I made money. When I wanted to work, I made money. Can't say I didn't, but I hustled a lot for that. Cucumber County, Vinland. We love freedom. I know you love the freedom. A lot of people love the freedom. I hear pizza drivers make good money. Maybe. Where you at? I'm in Long Island, Nassau County, New York. Okay, I'm in Camden. Oh, you're answering. Got it, yeah. I don't know how I would feel about that. I say go work for Amazon then. Get good pay, some perks. I hear they pay pretty good. If you're willing and you can lift heavy packages and you got the wheelie things and you can use their van and not use your own car, and you can have a good job if that's what you like to do. That guy BZ loves being in his car. Well, maybe BZ should be a delivery guy. I wonder if he would be into that. I happen to agree with him. The companies are going to push that away for as long as they can. But it starts in California, and then it starts branching out into the rest of the country. And that's usually what happens in this industry. And I've watched it. When you watch it for a few years, it's like that's exactly what went down the past 5 years. And that's what's going to happen. I'm really happy I took advantage of the opportunity when it was available for me and the time in my life that it worked out. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it anymore. I'll suck it up to the end of the year, but I see, I'm doing it half the time now. I'm earning a little money in different ways online, and I plan on getting a job. But I've never kept that a secret. That's been my goal. That's been my plan. I have a lot of skill, a lot of knowledge, a lot of experience. But I'm getting there. It takes a long time. It takes a real long time. It takes a really long time to create something from nothing and do it on your own and push away adversity. And you make a lot of sacrifices and you live without. I don't know what's going to happen here, because half the people that are doing it as independent contractors, half of them don't even deserve their jobs. They don't fit the part. They don't care. They don't fit the image. Could you imagine saying that, okay, you got to be on the clock from 10 to 3. We're going to pay you, $14 an hour. I don't know if companies would do that. Would you say yes to everything then? And then you can't be picky and choosy. Like tonight, I didn't mind dropping it off at Franklin Square, but I came right back real quick. I shut off the app. I didn't want to be rung, and I didn't want to be kept over there. I wanted to come right back. And then I went that way, and I shut off the app. When I was on my way to dropping it off, I wanted to come back home. I don't want to be far. That's why I'm going to work real hard Saturday and Sunday, because it's a shoo-in for this area. It's the weekend. Weekends are busier. They need more people in the field. I hope nothing changes until, New Year's is over. I hope nothing changes, because I already got on my mind, I want to take off a few days for Thanksgiving break and a few days for the holiday break. And I'm willing to do the time and work and earn money online too. They have full control. Exactly, Bobby T. Employees won't have the option to reject. Exactly. They're not going to have the freedom. Like last week, I turned on the app. I was available for a couple hours. I got a lot of stuff done within my long day, and then I had to go do things. And then I took a break, grabbed a coffee, turned on the apps, got a few rings, had something to do, turned off the apps, got ready again, turned on the app about 7 o'clock. I did it all day long. I got what I needed to get done, and I still have the opportunity to earn some income. I don't want to be a driver and have somebody tell me, you got to be there at this time. That's not my long-term plan. Do I want to guide people? Do I want to help people? There's some things in the background I'm working on that can help the food delivery app gig people bopping around Nassau County. Yes, I'm working on stuff. I didn't read that long one. Not that far. Nice seeing other drivers. Most I meet in the field don't speak and acts. I meet in the field don't. I don't get that. Why other drivers feel like competition, I guess. Not that far. Nice seeing other drivers. Most I meet in the field don't speak and act snotty. Well, I'm not saying they act snotty or they're rude. Just, there's at least half people I've seen in the field here. I mean, the ones I mentioned, they're all aces. That woman, Cindy, Frank, Mike, Eric, Vanessa, just to name a few. I can't remember everybody, but I know familiar faces. But then there's that, we'll say 30%. I go, why are they even allowed to drive? Their cars are filthy. They look filthy, and they have body odor. And it's a fact. I mean, I'm standing right next to them in Taco Bell picking up fast food, and I'm like, this person should not be delivering food. And they're flaky, giving the staff an attitude. And then you wonder why half the staff give you an attitude when you walk in the door, until they really get to know you. So, I mean, I don't know if I would want to do that, but maybe that would work for someone else that loves to drive, like BZ. I mean, he did say he loves being in his car. He said it on the video I just watched. The man wants to drive. He doesn't want to deal with running a store. He used to be a manager. Oh, I don't blame him. I mean, some people just finally hit that point in life. They're finished, but they still want to work. They just don't want all that, customer service aggravation. It's not even nonsense. It's exhausting aggravation that you get paid to, take care of all the issues, all the problems. I'm sure managers get great money, but you deal with a lot of, BS, and you do. They're going to lose a lot of us if we can't reject and we don't want certain orders distance. Yeah, like tonight, I was like, no, let me shut off that app. I want to get back home. I don't want to be far. So I made a lot of headway. It was worth taking off 3 days. And Monday when I got out, and that was all me, but the guy was like freaking out. We were going to. So, maybe that's a sign of I should be working online, and I'm happy I did. There's a lot to come. So right now, I'm going to go finish listening to One Seashell. I want to hear what she has to say. She started making some really great points. And I was like, I'm going to listen to that while I'm on the treadmill. The gym's open till 11, and I'm here now. Walk for 40 minutes. Hello, Caramel King. How do you feel? Caramel. Would you support being on the books as a food delivery driver, a W-2, a company telling you, well, we have these set up, you got to be there at this time? Would you still continue to do it? Would you still work these food delivery app gig jobs? There's going to be a lot of changes. Once it starts in California, you know it's coming to New York. You know it is. I don't know. I was even thinking today, you know, I'm really good with online stuff. I should take a course and learn how to build an app, because I know so many people in the field. We can make our own name, and everybody that works for the company I put together would become a partner. You know, you invest in the company you work for. I bet you we would blow out Uber Eats, DoorDash, all of them, Grubhub, bye. We'll take over Long Island. That would be pretty cool, because you work harder when you are working for your own company and you invest in your business. You know, I would think so. I wonder if that's possible. You know, you need good salespeople in the field to recruit all the restaurants. I wonder if that could be possible. W-2 coming, so you think so? I'm really grateful I did it when I did it, so I could go and do something else. Because having a W-2 job was not an option when I left my last job. I was like, this is it. I got to figure out, because it gave me so much freedom. All summer long, I worked night times. I didn't want to work nights. I did it to make a sacrifice. And I made money in the evening. I mean, there was 6 weeks. You didn't make money until 10 o'clock at night, and you worked till 2. And if I had the stamina I did 15 years ago, I would have hung in there till 4, but I just don't. I'm not that type of person anymore. You know, I would rather be home in the evening. That's just me. These will be luxury deliveries. These will be luxury deliveries. Oh, you think 401k is coming too? They're going to set them up as regular jobs now. I want to go finish listening to One Seashell now. She started speaking about, she feels Lyft and Uber, just the name too, already had it set up to become a W-2 job. I want to hear the rest of what she has to say. She's someone who's in the field. She's someone who follows the industry. She's educated, and she does both. And she has done both. You know, she knows what she's talking about. Deactivation equals unemployment checks. Wow. Now that's something BZ didn't mention, and I didn't think of that. That would be really bad for the companies, because I would think they would have thousands of employees per market. Wow, that would be really bad. Could you imagine thousands of employees on unemployment and the company have to pay for it? Yup. So we'll soon see what's coming, but I'll be a food delivery driver, at least part-time, until the holidays, and my other side little giggy things. I just wanted to really work online, you know, and I'm going to do the same thing next week. I'm going to just work online, and I mean, not that I just work alone online, but I'm on the phone, I'm doing emails, I'm making connections. You know, I am very good at making connections. That I'm very good at. Drivers were working 90 hours a week in California. Overtime pay coming. Well, something BC said, yeah, they got the overtime, but they're going to, just like any other company, don't let that fool you. Don't assume that, because big companies like to keep everybody just below the point of overtime. That means they need a lot of part-timers. Just like a regular corporation, they need a lot of part-timers. So they don't pay for, you know, they don't pay full-time pay, overtime, benefits. That all comes into play. Exactly. They're not stupid. They're going to keep everybody You can make a paycheck, but we're going to limit how much you can make so you can have less, just like a corporation. Because that's how they get ahead, and that's how they make more money. You know, there are just enough people there to get by and do the job. A lot of part-timers. And then part-timers become, you know, they're at your beck and call because of fear, and they need money and they don't want to lose their job. Oh, it's exhausting. But that's what this world is. It's a fact. It's just the way it is. That's why I'm trying to create something different and soon going to help people in another way. I wonder, I hope none of that comes around here until after the holidays. Please give me that last few months and I'll be good to go. So guys, I just wanted to go live. I'm going to go listen to One Seashell now and walk for a little bit before I head home. Not a heavy duty workout, but at least walk the treadmill for 35 minutes at 2.0, just calmly. Sit down a lot. I sat in front of the computer a lot this week. This will be 4 days in a row. I'll come tomorrow. I want to see how many days in a row I can come just to move a little bit. And you're right, they're not stupid. They won't pay overtime. You're going to keep it low, exactly. Undrivable drop-off location. I have $60 of Italian and shish kebab food. For real? See? Now, I wonder what would happen when you're a full-timer, a W-2, or a W-2 person. Maybe not full-timer, but W-2 person. When stuff like that happens, Caramel, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen with that food? Are they going to tell you to bring it back to the restaurant? They probably can tell you to do that. Wow, that's a really good question. You know, here now it's like, okay, you deliver in the evening, and someone doesn't answer their door at 12 o'clock at night because they're sleeping, and I'm thinking I want to be home too. They don't tell you to keep it, but they say, you know, discard it. Whatever you're gonna do. Well, if it's good quality food, I eat it. I take it home. Bet they will. Yeah, they can say they can bring it back to the restaurant. Oh, you got to bring that food back to the restaurant. We're paying you. Not just wait 5 minutes, let the timer go down. They called, you taxed. Sometimes people aren't around. And, you know, I don't want to miss out on another opportunity. I want to, you know, say delivery complete so I could get another offer if I'm on a roll. Wow, they probably would tell you to take that food back. See, a lot would have to change if they made it a W-2 job. A lot. Wow. They lived in the backwoods. Giant off ramp. I would have had to back out on a ramp in the woods. Really? Wow. Uber texted you to throw it away. You don't have to throw it away. What are you going to do, waste good food if you like it? That's ridiculous. $60 worth of Italian food? I'm sure it's very good food. Oh, of course you got paid. You did it. It's not your fault that they're not there. But I wouldn't throw the food away unless you want to give it away. I don't understand. I have something for you. Give me a call. K Bish. Who are you talking to? Throw in my stomach. Yeah, try to throw it in your stomach. Enjoy. I hope you enjoy every bite. I hope it's really good. Shish kebab too, huh? You got a shish kebab and Italian food from the same place? Exactly. They don't know you ate it. A couple of times I looked for homeless people around town. And of course, those couple of times that no one was anywhere to be found. I was like, I pass homeless people all the time. I got bags of free food. I have nobody to give it to. That's happened a few times. Got my old iPad. my old earbuds because I have to go get new wireless ones because my other ones burnt out. Nothing lasts forever. So, I have something for you. Give me a call. K Bish. Who are you speaking to? Never heard of K Bish. Well, you can always send me an email if that's what you meant. Guys, thanks for chit-chatting. That's a really good, point. Like, that's a really good question. If you can't find the customer and you're getting paid W-2, get your eat on, enjoy every bit, enjoy every bite. Can they tell you to take it back? Like, you have to drive it back. Yeah. I just hope that W-2 stays away until the new year. After that, I don't care what they do. Oh, God, please, please, please. I wouldn't want that kind of change. I really enjoy the flexibility of earning a few bucks when I want to, here and there. Thank you very much, folks. It was a real pleasure. I don't know when I'm going to go live. I really don't want to work nights. I'll be out the next 5 days during the day. I won't be out at night. I really don't want to come out at night. I'm done with it, guys. So I'll be around. Maybe I would love to go live when I'm home in the evening once a week and keep up the channel and plan other things. I want to change my schedule, It's time to change it. It was kind of a fight, but you do what you got to do. If you want to make something happen, you do what you got to do. All right. Guys, if you got to work, make a lot of money. Don't work for free. Don't work for free. Make sure you get your pay. To you, my dear. Well, send me an email to this channel so I can check you out online, see who you are. I don't know your name. Got to do that research first. I don't want anybody messing with me. I'll see you guys. It was a real pleasure. You have a good one, okay? Make a lot of money. And I'll see you sometime next week. I'm going to catch up with all the videos. You have a great weekend. I hope you make a lot of money. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys. Enjoy the food, Caramel. I'll see ya. Bye.